Yo, YouTube fam, what's good? Welcome back to the ends. We are about to react to how strong is this boy ICHIGO, bruh, to see how big he is in comparison to all the big three. You know what I'm saying?
ICHIGO Kurosaki,
that boy
a high
ICHIGO.
school student whose eyes can see ghosts. ICHIGO becomes a substitute soul reaper or god of death, and his goal is to become as strong as he needs to be to protect his friends and defend the Soul Society. After meeting a soul reaper named Rukia, his life changes forever as she passes her power onto him, and the strength he achieves is out of this world. ICHIGO battles against hollows, which are evil spirits born from human souls lingering in the living world after death and becoming corrupted by negative emotions, similar to how cursed spirits are born in Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
After Rukia is arrested and taken back to the Soul Society for violating their laws by transferring her power to a human, ICHIGO along with his friends travel to
actually, I ain't gonna lie, that was some bullshit right there. Like, you telling me them niggas in the Soul Society was so stuck in their old ancient ways that a nigga just borrowing abilities was considered a crime? Like, that's some wild shit right there. Like, that's some wild shit.
Soul Society to rescue her. They face off against powerful Soul Reaper captains and lieutenants, uncovering deep-seated conspiracies and betrayals within the ranks of the Soul Society. This arc introduces captains like Byakuya and Kenpachi, as well as the Soul Society's Loki, Sosuke Aizen. Within the Soul Society arc, ICHIGO takes on Zaraki, a captain level threat who is the strongest.
My girl got to Zaraki and bruh. I mean, she ain't really enjoying Bleach like that. She pretty new into anime, but like, you know what I mean? I was hoping Zaraki will, he changed her mind, cause I ain't gonna like that nigga cold. He a demon.
Fighter in the 11th division, earning him the title Kenpachi, and ICHIGO was able to take on this monster even before obtaining his Bankai. But of course, Kenpachi is holding back the amount of strength he possesses in the living world due to the entire world itself not being able to handle his spiritual pressure alone. Spiritual pressure is a measure of one's spiritual power which can vary among individuals based on their innate abilities, training, and level of spiritual awareness, or the equivalent of Ki in Dragon Ball or Chakra in Naruto. After connecting with his Zanpakuto spirit,
there's actually so much into Bleach and like how the abilities are intertwined at a segment.
And training with Yoruichi, ICHIGO is able to unlock a spiritual weapon from his soul-made manifest that will write his name in the history books of the Soul Society forever. His Bankai.
I was about to say, why is bro trying to stretch out Bankai like it's some crazy OD insane? Like, come on, bro. Bro just reached Bankai, bro. He awakened his true ability.
With ICHIGO being so strong that he can block an Amp Sokyoku, which is a Soul Reaper execution device that was stated to be able to not only destroy the Serite, but the entire Soul Society itself. With the Soul Society having its own day and night cycles, as well as in Dozen's backstory, we see 162 stars in the sky. Yes, I counted all of them. And
I was about to say, bro, you really did? Like, yo, you got that much time, bro? Come on.
Mugen, that is stated to be infinite in size, and I'll link a video explaining why it's literally infinite and not just vastly great in the description. With this realm being contentious as it's emphasized by its function as presently great in the and I'll link a bit all of them. And backstory, we see 162 stars in the sky. Yes, I counted all of them. And even Mugen, that is stated to be infinite in size, and I'll link a video explaining why it's literally infinite and not just vastly great in the description. With this realm being contentious as it's emphasized.
They're talking about that place with the vacuum cleaner thing?
By its function as a prison facility overseen by the Soul Society's governing bodies, such as the Central 46 and the Gotai 13. However, this realm is stated to be cut off from the outside world, but the way that I see it, Mugen is located within inside the Soul Society dimension, but it is isolated and difficult to access from within regular areas of the Soul Society. So while it is part of the overall dimension of the Soul Society, it is effectively cut off and inaccessible to most beings within that dimension. Think of it like a secure facility deep within a country's borders. It is still part of the country's territory, but it is isolated and heavily guarded, making it challenging for regular citizens to access it. This is even backed up by the statement that Kenpachi was was granted permission from the Captain Commander to access the realm, this implies that Mugen is indeed part of the Soul Society, but is isolated and tightly controlled, requiring specific authorization for entry. However, you're free to interpret this any way you like. And
I don't know
Ichigo can block.
Okay, I was about to say, like, what does that all have to do with Ichigo though? Like,
block power that can wipe all of this away. Ichigo awakens his hollow powers during his training with the Vizar, a group
Big
of Shinigami who possess hollow powers. During his training, Ichigo battles his inner hollow, eventually gaining the ability to use his hollow powers in a controlled manner by using a hollow mask. With the hollow mask significantly boosted.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, Hollow or that Ranka arc was, I don't want to say peak Bleach, but like that was the best time to watch Bleach, because that was where it was at, dog. That was where it was at, nigga. Damn, that shit was so fire.
Boosting all of his combat abilities, and after gaining his Shikai, Ichigo would be faster than the Nagashion, that is stated to be a beam of light, and later takes on members of the Espada, which are hollows who gain Soul Reaper-like powers through the process of holification and evolution. Ichigo eventually fights against Second Resurrection
Oh, never mind. I meant the Espada arc. Wait, or is that all the same? I don't even remember, because it's been a minute.
Form Ulquiorra, which is a single resurrection being stated
it was one
to
after
be
the other,
almost
pretty sure,
equal
right?
to a Bankai, which boosts the user's strength from 5 to 10 times, and the second can be interpreted to be the same. After Ichigo is seemingly killed by Ulquiorra, he hears the cries of Orihime. Get up. What will you do, Ichigo?
I have to get up.
Then make a promise.
I promise. I will. I will protect
Power crawling together.
Yo, full motherfucking holification Ichigo is way sad. That nigga is literally a fucking beast. He's literally a fucking beast.
Doubt has finally reached the surface. Vasta Lorde Ichigo. With this, he's able to completely overwhelm Ulquiorra with power 100 times stronger and faster than before. All of the Espada must release under the canopy of Los Noches due to them being able to destroy all of it, with this realm also having its own day and night cycles. But that's when Ichigo takes on Aizen himself, whose plan is to gain the Hogyoku, a powerful artifact capable of granting the desires of his wielder. Aizen seeks to use the Hogyoku to transcend the limitations of Soul Reapers and achieve godlike strength, becoming the ruler of it all. After manipulating the entire Soul Society, he gains the
all of it. I conspired all of it for you to get here to this moment. Okay, Aizen. Sure, bro.
Hogyoku
Sure, bro.
his soul and launches an invasion on the human world, and eventually
runs into
Ichigo,
Aizen.
who's here to stop it. Aizen reveals his true form, having undergone a transformation into a powerful entity with immense spiritual pressure, claiming that he has now transcended humans and Soul Reapers, with this statement being interpreted one of two ways, with the first taking the statement at face value, in which he is dimensionally higher than Soul Reapers, and the other that this statement is hyperbolic and is used to describe his power being immeasurably higher than all of them, which I personally agree with, as this is
I guess, but it's like seeing Ichigo already being able to defeat him is really like, never mind. He is the exception for real. He is the exception. Damn. Yeah. I guess I'll agree. For me, I honestly think it's more like he's just a level up higher. It doesn't mean he's way OP, like you can't beat him as a human. But he just transcend a level above a human. It does make him strong. It did make him stronger though, for sure.
in reference to them being able to sense his Ryatsu, as you can lower your spiritual pressure. However, it has not been shown that one can lower their dimensional existence, which is why I conclude that Aizen's statement is equivalent to the statement that Frieza's third form has a power from another dimension, which would be hyperbolic.
I agree. Never mind. I take it all back. I agree, bro. You're right.
Like used to describe Frieza's strength being immeasurably higher than his previous two forms, which is how I interpret Aizen's claim. This is supported even more as Ichigo, after training for 3 months, taps into a power that takes all of his Ryatsu at once, and in order to defeat Aizen, puts his Soul Reaper powers on the line, transforming into the final one. Mugetsu Ichigo. With this form, Aizen says to be on an even higher plane than his own, no longer being able to sense his Ryatsu, and with one final shot, Ichigo obliterates Aizen's body, entering into the events of the 1,000-year blood war.
Sheesh, big 1,000-year blood war!
You're introduced to a stern ritter named Gremmy, who claims to be the strongest, and has an ability that can make his imagination a reality, with Gremmy facing a fighter who earned the title the strongest. Gremmy takes on a post-training arc Kenpachi, in which he creates a meteor that Kenpachi destroys with a single strike.
Light work.
He even creates a galaxy by cloning himself 5 times to have enough strength to pull it off, but nothing he can imagine can defeat him. And in the end, Gremmy turns to dust because he couldn't even imagine winning against Kenpachi. But now the
that was so tough, bro. This nigga really tried to fight, bro, just to be like, yeah, nah, honestly, bro, you got it, dog. You got it. I mean, that's fighting Kenpachi for real. That nigga is a dog, bro. That nigga is a dog.
The strongest are face to face.
You're not about to get on that
Ichigo
nigga.
Kurosaki and Yuha Bach. Yuha is essentially a composite Quincy, as all of the Quincy's return to his body, and his goal is to kill the Soul King and reshape the world according to his vision, and threaten to destroy all 3 realms, and in the process eliminating the cycle of life and death. With his ability called the Almighty, Yuha can see all possible futures and alter them. With Ichigo unlocking his strongest form in the series, Horn of Salvation, the 2 strongest are fighting for the fates of everyone and everything. And in the end,
that's what they call that form? Horn of Salvation? I thought it was like true Bankai.
Using a special arrowhead made from the steel silver, a substance that is vital and can negate Yuha's abilities. This arrowhead, crafted from the silver formed from a Quincy's heart upon their death, temporarily nullifies the Almighty, and this leaves Yuha wide open. Using the full might of his dual-bladed Zanpakuto, Ichigo's attack combines his Shinigami Hollow and Quincy powers, resulting in a devastating Getsuga Tensho, putting an end to his reign. Overall, Ichigo would scale to Universal Plus with massively faster than light speed. In the end, Ichigo has come a long way from being a high school kid that can see ghosts, and now he's trained to defeat characters that can change the future. But there's no future that exists where he's not the strongest, because this Shinigami strength is so great that the only way you can see it is when you die. And you know it's over when you hear the words. What's up, guys?
Bro, what?
You guys?
I mean, it could really only be one or the other anyway, so it don't really matter. But like, hey, Bankai chain. Alright, y'all. Shout out to that boy Divine Loki. Go to vid once again. Make sure y'all leave a like and subscribe. I'll leave a link to his video in the description below. Y'all have a good rest of your day. Hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I'm gonna catch y'all later. Peace.